What's good, y'all? How y'all doing out there, man? Welcome to the stream, everybody. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do some painting today. Again, we're supposed to start at 7:30, but yeah, we might start a little early today. Just to try to get some stuff done. So, hope everybody's doing good out there, man. Hope everybody's doing all right. Yeah, man. Just gonna try to get some of this stuff done today. Working on some more Blood Knights as usual, so nothing's really changed that much. But yeah, so basically just trying to get some of this paint work done. So it's been like a project I've been working on for a minute. So I actually finished base coating all the horses. I finished base coating all the horses, I want to say like last night, because I did 2 more. So yeah, man, I'm just gonna go ahead and hit the table, try to finish some stuff tonight. I think I'm gonna just do hooves and try to paint a few knights, make their armor red and all that stuff. So we got Grave Lords on the way, and so I guess the Death faction is coming back, so a little hype about that. So yeah, man, if you guys are tuning in for the first time, please like and sub on the page. I stream on Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. So that schedule may actually change, and it fluctuates from time to time. So, but yeah, I'll try to stick to that schedule. If you guys have anything you want to see me paint or play, as far as like games and stuff like that, let me know, man, and I'll add you guys up on Steam or PS4, PS5, whatever. So yeah, man, we're gonna get started. Thank you guys for all the follows on the last stream. I really appreciate it. So appreciate that. These headphones are literally like the bane of my existence. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna start off by gluing a few of these to the base, because some of these are like really hard to really mess with without having them glued to the base. So I'm just go ahead and start tagging some of these on here. So I finished the horse's skin on mostly all these, but I'm gonna go through and start doing armor here soon. So these models are super old. This glue is really good, but like you have to hold it for a little bit to try to create that bond. Like I was saying before, just having one leg glued on there is kind of scary. It's like one of those things. It's like you hope you don't hit it any type of way because then it's gonna fall off of there. So I'll just let that one glue, and then I'm gonna get another one going here. Yeah, boy. These trays I got are kind of whack too, but I didn't have any more of the GW trays, so I was just like, oh well. Just gotta let this settle. I almost need one of those like heaters or like hair dryers, especially when I'm like wet blending painting. It would help out so much. Okay. Yeah, these one-legged models, they really are super scary. And they won't hold. So it's like, I almost want to just take some rocks or like a grave or something and glue it right next to his foot so he doesn't move. What's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. How y'all doing out there? Just gluing some models to the base really quick. Man, is that finicky. I'm just gonna have to let that sit there and hope it doesn't like snap off of there. It's gonna have to dry for a minute though. I guess it's a pretty good bond once it gets down, but it takes a minute. The mounts with the extra rocks on their feet, like this one has like a bigger rock on its foot, they actually last a lot better. It's hard to sit still for a long period of time because you just get all jittery. And then you don't want to put too much pressure on it because then you could like snap one of them, and that's not good. Oh, this one went on better. Just because it had a rock on it that was a little wider, it could sit better. So we'll let this one sit to the side. Because, yeah, I want to essentially just get all these glued down. And then once they're all glued down, then I can start working on the armor. Because I don't want to be putting my hands all over the model. Because paint starts to rub off and you have to, like, repaint it. I'm sure those of you that paint know what I'm talking about. Oh, this one's gonna be impossible. This one's the up pose. If you look at its legs, it has like that little tiny rock on there. Yeah, this is gonna be a pain. I might have to grind this down a little bit. Let me try to grind this bad boy.
Instead of trace them, rebuttal or need to try. Just look at the troubled lives of the youth, stuck in a cycle that limits our summer skies. Overlook my potential, not living another lie that has made us believe we all the same inside a fucker's mind. We shine with a different view of attracting beauty or ignorance, giving infinite strength, manifesting truth of the limitless. And some would rather not bother, and they can live with that. The fact that we are separate instead of us giving back.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't flatten that out before, but
yeah, we blame society, but we are society plus. We all just take for granted, and it's every one of us acting like every day's a chance of rain with heavy thunder. Some people are the less fortunate, and they living among us. The hunger is something serious, but we are a sickness of plague, killing our people. None of us making a difference. That's why I'm out here trying to get people to sit and listen. You can be that superhero regardless of your position. The separation goes beyond black. When you see your former people without a mutual form of contact, don't know which one worse, no food or combat, or how we label free on TV when we got the wrong cast. The situation in our own hands. I remember days we lived in poverty.
Trying to sit still.
Learn to be generous, our option to the passive. We are all considered one from microscopic to the massive.
Maybe I can put something underneath it, prop it up. I don't know. Sucks. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I'm talking about. Yeah, we'll let that sit on there. Just at least until it gets. I think I have another one with that pose. Yeah, I have 2 of those. Ugh, that sucks. This one's kind of hard to see. It sucks because then like the paint just like starts to rub off on it, and it's like, I'm gonna definitely have to put like a rock next to this or a grave. Which I wanted to do anyway. Oh, oh, oh. There it is. Don't move it. It's like so finicky, man. All right, who's next? Who's next? I'm gonna save that one pose that's in the air, like the action pose one, for last. That one's gonna have to sit on this cup too. Yep, so I keep seeing the rumor engine posts with the new mountain leg that they posted on there. So people are speculating that new Blood Knights are coming, which would be rad. I would like that. I would rather have something new than nothing. Even though I do love these sculpts. However, Finecast is not everybody's favorite, so I can see why they would want to switch those over to plastic. It's just much easier to paint and build. This thing is not gluing down whatsoever. Sure, I might have to add him on the can too. The brush cleaner. It's getting there. How's it going, guys? Welcome to the stream. Still not wanting to stay though. If I could put something underneath his hoof, he might stand, but I don't know what to put under there. Looking around for stuff right now. There we go. And he gangsta leaning a little bit. So we'll let that sit for a minute. Hopefully it'll just glue down. And then we'll just try another one. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, they should have made at least like 3 sculpts touching the ground. It's like every one of these sculpts only has 1 foot touching. Like, that's like surefire way to get all of your minis broke in some way, shape, or form. Not very cool.
Captain Deputy.
Just sucks because I can't I can't touch or move any of these right now. Some of them are more dry than others though. And voila. I'm gonna have to find something else to prop this bad boy up. Come on, stay on there. What's up, Sentinel? How you doing, man? The look of boredom. No, I'm trying to glue all these to the base, and they only have one rock on the foot, and none of the other three legs are touching any of these bases, so it's a pain in my ass to try to get these on here. And I'm trying to make sure they're even so they don't get broke off. Thinking about Lumineth, god damn it. I was looking at Lumineth too, thinking the same thing, man. Like, I don't even care for the elves like that for real. But dude, they look fantastic with that new line that's coming out. That shit looks clean, boy. Yeah, I mean, just for conversion's sake, just what you can do with conversion's sake. And I want the one that's flying on the cloud. That mage looks so crazy, dude. I don't even care if I start that army. I just want that model so I can paint it. so I can make him look like Goku looking at. Like, whoever came out with that model, that boy got paid. He laying on an island somewhere with his shirt off eating chicken wings. Like, yeah. Yeah, boy. He knew what he was doing. But yeah, we'll see, man. Like, people keep speculating that this new rumor engine leg is gonna be a Blood Knight. And if it is, I'll be just a tiny salty, but I like these sculpts, so I'm not mad at all. Still the cloud, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess they're mages. I really think the that waterfall terrain piece that they got looks really cool too, though. Just the whole theme of their army, now that they have more mounts and things like that, it does look a lot better. I mean, it just looks like a more well-rounded army now. And there's more options. Same with Slaanesh. You know, Slaanesh was missing the mortal side. Now they got demons and mortals. That's awesome. Hell, I've been watching a lot of battle reports with Khorne, man. Khorne is crazy, dude. I don't know any, like, I know Khorne looks kind of boring, like just their armor and stuff and how they look aesthetically, but Khorne is nasty. Like, I watched the guy with the whips or whatever that can summon the demons in. He summoned like 20 bloodletters in. That shit was insane, boy. He was like waxing with that banner near him. Picking up the archers, yeah, that's dope. Yeah, those blood reavers do work, man. Like, but I don't know, man. Khorne's looking real crazy. Like, and I know that army's been good for a long time, so that's kind of like, you know, people that play Khorne already pretty much know what Khorne does. But shit, those blood boils and shit like that, they hit like a truck, man. You could really fuck up somebody's day depending on what list you got. But yeah, man, I wanted to get these glued to the base because I got all the horse skin kind of knocked out. I still got to do some highlighting and dry brushing on it, but it's good for now, so I can go ahead and get started on the armor. Because now that I got my new airbrush, did I show you? Were you in here when I showed my airbrush on Sunday or Monday? I don't know. I got a new Iwata airbrush, so I'm ready to start spraying some shit for real. I got like all kinds of models that need to be airbrushed, so I cannot wait. But yeah, don't remember it? Yeah, hold on, let me get that for you. It's tight. Yeah, I love it, man. It's dope. Yeah, so I don't know. Like, I was really gonna get the cheaper one, but I ended up getting the better one because I wanted to do more fine lines and just more stuff with it. So but yeah, I got the HP, the High Performance Plus. This thing is freaking awesome. Can't wait. But yeah, I'm kind of waiting on some, I'm waiting on, like, I'm waiting on some cords and stuff to come in, and I have like some airbrush, like an airbrush hose, and like some lube, which it comes with some, but I have a whole package arriving tomorrow with all the stuff, so I'll probably give it a test tomorrow. I got some dogs to spray or something, like those hounds, so I may end up spraying some of those. Yeah, so this is the last one. Just gotta glue this on here and then I'll start painting. But yeah, Luminesce looking clean, man. They keep releasing little heroes here and there, and some more infantry, man. We'll be sitting nice with that army. I mean, they pretty much got everything they need, Now they need to just focus on death. Give us what we want. I want some new rules, and I want a few new models. I don't even care about the new models. I just want a new tome with some new, fresh rules. Summoning. Healing and regeneration, something. Okay, this one's down. So now, yeah, this one's down now. So now I'll just wait for these a little bit to dry, and then we'll get started. It's like I can't even really touch nothing for real. These are all flimsy, but I'll just use like the paint handle or something. I don't know. Since I'm using contrast, I'm trying to debate if I want to use like pure red and go back over the armor. Just because certain spots look kind of blotchy, so I might just try to do like another coat to like sharpen them up a little bit. Like contrast is a little too contrast. But yep, I got a Manfred I need to paint for my mount. I'm just gonna end up magnetizing him and sticking him on a mount that's already done, and just do like magnetizing with his cape and all that. But I'll probably end up airbrushing some of his stuff. I want to airbrush his cape for sure. But yeah, I got him, and I got Manfred, and I got Archon to paint up too. Got my little Necromancer. He's been done for some time though. Couple of these little Banshee Screamers. These got airbrushed too, and then I just painted their hair gray. They have like glowing yellow eyes and stuff. I'll probably never use them. I just like to have variety though. Yeah, so I have like some rocks. I got some dirt for their bases. I'm gonna just like probably put a little bit of grass here and there. I got flocking and stuff like that, so I did grass with like mostly all of my 9 hunt anyway, like graveyard dirt and grass. This is one of my Lord Executioners. I got like 3 of these things, man. Yeah, man. You haven't seen my table, man. My table is nasty. I got a shit ton of death over there. I'm just trying to finish some of these, man. Excuse me. Man, a little tired, boy. So yeah, the glue looks pretty good on all these. Some of these are really scary, man. I'm gonna have to get rocks down really soon where like the just something like graves or something sitting next to them so that way they won't come up. I think these horn blowers are like the worst. Like I broke the horn blowers like 2 or 3 times. I gotta stop dropping those. Okay. Some of these have chainmail too. I'm gonna have to paint some of the chainmail. I'll probably save that step for last because I usually do like corrosion and all that. It's like 6 different paints to do the way I do corrosion, and it's easier than that. But I like to follow the step to make it look extra rusty. All right, so I forget which red is which. One is darker than the other, and I'm thinking it's the Flesh Terror. Yeah, it's Flesh Terror. Stay open, Pot. This contrast goes on looking just like blood at first until it dries. I'm gonna have to make some corrections on these too, because it's quite a bit of like messed up spots, so I'm gonna have to fix too, like with the white. Did you playing Apex? Oh, playing Apex without me, huh? boys playing Apex without me, boy. I feel like Bob Ross. All I need is a fro. It's crazy how much this stuff pulls. It's like doesn't even stick the way I want it to. Just paint the butt first. Paint the butt. Who the hell drives 120 on a highway? Oh, don't drop him. Just trying to get this underside, sorry. Hard to see. I might have to hit this with a wash too once it's done, because that wash will clean out all the stuff that's not right in there. As I'm looking at these, my first thought now turned towards, oh, what do I paint these as? Yeah, man. I think like paint scheme and like what your whole plan is for like how your whole army looks is stressful. And it's like that's the fun part about it, but that's also the stressful part about it. That's what people don't understand. Like they think it's all good until you buy all those models and you see all that stuff you got to paint, and then you're just like, well, what do I paint this? What do I do this? How do I do this technique? That's what really kills with me. Like, I mean, I'm using contrast right now, but a lot of my army when I first started, like, and some things I prefer to paint with just regular paint than contrast. If contrast doesn't do what I want and it messes up my models, this is a little different because the way this red stains, I like the way it looks, and I've seen somebody else paint it, so I kind of went with their idea. But in the grand scheme of everything, though, I usually don't paint models, and it takes me longer to get shit done because I'm I'm contemplating on how I want to attack it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what really, that's what throws me off when I paint. Like, you know, I talked to my friend Tim and a few other people, and they're like, man, like, what you working on? And I'm like, well, I could be working on all of this stuff, but I'm still thinking about it, looking at it. And I have to find a paint scheme that I like before I start getting into it. And if I don't, then I will wait until I learn a new technique or find a paint scheme that I like, that I'm comfortable with, do a few test models, and then, you know, go from there. But yeah, time is also the essence too, man. You know, I just had a newborn in October, and like I have 2 other kids as well, so pretty busy all the time. You know, just with managing the family and trying to do different stuff, our family business and everything. So it just takes time for everything to get done now. But you just gotta have patience, man. Keep trucking. Man, this stuff is super staining. I'm gonna have to go back in later and do some touch-ups on this red. But you know, contrast does what it's supposed to, though. It does what it's supposed to. It's a lot of red. It's a lot of red. Gotta put it on thick. But yeah, I don't know, man. Oh, what's up, Hob? What's up? Yeah, just messing with some more Blood Knights, man. Oh, by the way, Sentinel, if you haven't seen his podcast, man, check it out. He has a dope podcast, Grimdark Live. I look at it through Facebook, but yeah, he does interviews and hobby talk and everything. It's awesome. So they just did a Night Hunt episode too. So check Hob out on Facebook. What's going on, man? You still playing Beasts of Chaos? Still playing the Ogres? What's the deal? So I tell you what, with these new death rules, I'm ready to hit the table. I got way too much fucking death to not be playing no games. I'm ready to hit the table as soon as they announce some stuff. So he's right now just trying to get the paint on, man. Slapping on the red. I should have bought 2 pots of this so I can have it for other stuff, because I do like the coverage of this. I'm sure people have painted their Blood Angels with this or something. Well, one of them is Blood Angels red, but the Flesh Terrors red, I'm assuming, is they're using that for Flesh Eater Quartz. It's a pretty good red, though. That is one good thing I can say about GW, though. At least they label their paints to what you should be painting it with.
Kicked that door in. We didn't open it. We kicked it in. That's why this generation thinks that it's their birthright. We had to give up a lot for them to have what they have. They want stuff instantly now. They can't even wait to die. That's why they kill each other. Yo, you're gonna die. Just wait to death. It's coming. Just wait. Be patient.
Ever since I was younger, hunger made the suffering worse. No discussion on how my luck is running out. It's a curse. See that millions of people spoon-fed, medulla goose egg. Zero education, swept under like it was a broomhead. I'm an old soul trapped inside of a youngin'. Outside of your front, try to live a life where I strive for abundance. These eyes seen the cross of the punish. My life is kind of something to be described as Eddie Murphy, Professor Clumpin'. Fatter when seeking lunch.
All right.
Get eaten free for punching in clocks. No work on the agenda, but I seen it coming.
Oh yeah, this is another group of Blood Angels. Yeah, it's a little bit darker than the Blood Angels one. But I like it though. It's awesome for armor. We all in this together, so it's fuck the system. My attitude is that of Fred Sanford. Rather be taken by the reaper than deal with people that spread cancer. Could never tell what many stand for. The silver spoon was given to the few that ignore the dead and are fed and pampered. Instead of hand us justice, they would rather see us fighting amongst each other, uniting against my brothers and dying because of color. Science can be discovered, apply it to feed the public. But sorry, this is too far-fetched and I'm disgusted. My anger is not for nothing, it's zany, you think I'm bugging. Plain to see that these times are what the prophet spoke about, but fuck it. Might as well kick back, enjoy the colder brew, go through a six-pack, and speak of better places where we used to live at. It's not the tic-tac, better to find your passion now and know your soul is intact. It's crazy how you can go from being hella broke to fuck you pay me. It's not about the money, but I'm pushing babies. Now I gotta think of a strategy with all the time remaining. Spend money not gonna be able to reach that.
Tackling those with action and flows, combated with exact amounts of passion shown.
Well, no, I've never had it. I've never had it since I was 7. I don't have it. It's innate. That's God in me. I have nothing to do with it. People are stunned by things that come out of my mouth. I'm shocked. It comes from somewhere else.
So much red.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
It's just
Making my eyes
I'm
bleed.
surprised at things that come out of my mouth. I'm shocked. People are shocked, but I'm shocked too. But I like it.
How do you get away with it?
Easy.
Okay, doing the legs. Jeez Louise. It's this primer, man. It's this primer that's making my model all slippery. Yeah, man. Go ahead and get you some of them Luminesce, man. It's like I really want to, man, but it's like the way my bank account is set up right now. You know what I'm saying? Can't do all that. Yeah, get some stuff next week. Yeah, man. I think it'll be good once they start if they keep revealing stuff the way they are. Hopefully everybody gets what they want. But man, was I waiting for a minute. I mean, Night Hunt's only been out for 2 years, so that's not that long of a wait, but still. Night Hunt, Leaders of the Gash, Iden F. Deacon, all of those guys need some love for real. Magakin and Nurgle, Stormcast. Shit, Slaanesh has got 2 books in a fucking year. Like, come on, man. Y'all gotta hook us up. Standards in the way. That is one red man looking at us. Red Man and Method Man. Tikal. Oh, I can't hit this angle. Where's it at? Ooh, that's a lot of red. Good Lord. Yeah, that stone giant thingy is whoo. You could do some cool conversions with that bad boy too. I just want to paint the chest armor on it. The chest armor looks really cool, like the swirls and the mountains on his shoulders. That's pretty dope. Yeah, they got some really cool looking stuff, man. Like their whole line. At first I was just like not wanting to jump on the bandwagon hype because, you know, everybody and their mom is probably trying to play Lumineth right now because Teclis is just a very popular character, you know. And of course they're gonna be OP because, I mean, it's elves. Come on, man. Everyone loves elves. But now that they come out with all these other models, like it looks real good. Like I just think the fact that you can customize the elves the way you want just makes me want to play them. Yeah, I don't think anybody's playing right now. There's like nobody playing right now. I mean, and if you are playing right now, it's probably not very often. You probably do it like once a week or once a month or something, and it's probably got all the heavy rules and stuff. And actually on last stream we were talking about Tabletop Simulator and getting into that, because on my Discord I have a whole section for Tabletop Simulator, and I play Nemesis board game, Resident Evil 2 board game, Dark Souls, and I play Zombicide and also Warhammer. So I need to get on there and try to play some people. Yeah, I try to get my son to play, even though he never wants to play. Dez. He's back there laughing. I mean, but I totally get it. I mean, he's 10 years old, so it's like, you know, attention span, rolling dice, remembering each ability and stuff like that. It's a lot of rules, man. Like for a 10-year-old, it's crazy. It's like I was telling my wife about it. She's like, so you actually, after you paint these, you play with them? I'm like, yeah, it's a game. She's like, oh. I'm like, yeah, it's like, but there is a learning curve, you know, like it's not hard to me now that I know how to read the rules, and there's only a few spells and artifact stuff you got to do and like remember what's in range or what. But when you're first starting out, like it gives you total anxiety. Like when you play a game, you're like, man, I forgot this. And then every rule that you forget, you're pretty much just crippling yourself, because it could be the difference between you saving a unit and losing a unit just because you didn't know the rules. So all right, let me just see what needs to be done on this bad boy. I just need to do some of the horse's armor on the side here. This is going to be a pain to paint this.
Unnecessary rhyming and necessary evil. Funk volume.
Boy, it's going to be a huge pain to paint this,
Circus. Yeah.
because I can't get to the armor right here. It's just like a hard crevice back there because the stick's in the way. This is crazy. Yeah, I'll just have to like get some white and carve it out then. But yeah, it's not bad, I guess. Skip. Okay. There's like these like red blood wings on the inside, like by the head. That's kind of hard to get. Oh yeah, on Google. Yeah, man. I'm sure you'll stumble across some good stuff. Like, do you have like a basic armor coat like color you want, like green or blue? And is it gonna be like multiple colors, or are you sticking to like one tone, like where it's white and it has just like one color, or just whatever looks good, huh? Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, I was like that. Like when I painted my Night Hunt, my ogres, I just went with green because I liked green. I thought it looked like an army type of fatigue color, which was cool. And I went with purple and green, not on purpose, with my Night Hunt first. just because I really liked purple, but then I started to overuse the green, so like the purple became like the accent, just the accent color, and the main color became green. So the Realm Shaper, yeah. Yeah, I mean that's the coolest thing about it is you get to kind of tailor it to what you want. I wouldn't settle for less. No, I don't think you have. If it's on the internet somewhere, I can pull it up on stream. Yeah, yes, yeah, go ahead and share your link. I forgot all about that. I'm living in the dinosaur ages. There you go. Oh, yeah, nice. I like it. Yeah, it's crazy because I followed you, by the way. It's crazy because I don't know if you've seen that guy that's been floating around the internet that's got that Realm Shaper, and it's like it's like phasing from like I guess being dead for so long. He like went with the lore, and it looks like it's like phasing back to like being a working mechanism again. So it's got like this like blue ray that looks like it's like phasing over the whole pyramid. It looks so crazy. I seen him selling his army with that Realm Shaper on the buy sell page recently. I was like, how, bro? Like, how do you sell that? And then Seraphon is so good. Like, how could you even do that? Like, if you're not winning games with Seraphon, you need to do some reevaluating. Because they got all the tools you need. And they also didn't get the nerf bat either. Lord Croak is still running amok. Yeah, his spells are something else, man. Something else. So much white on this model, I can't see jack. I'm just painting. Like, Like, just turn everything red, and then we'll go back and correct it later. Look now. Let's see here. Yeah, now I have to go back and do some chain mailing. I'm gonna have to use this other red for this cloth right here. Guess I'll do that really fast. I'm not really too sure what I want to paint this horse's head right here, whether it be like silver. I guess I can do all red. Like, I guess, man. Going back in with white and doing some corrections. Oh no, I touched the skin. No. Damn you. Hurry up, get it wet. Get it wet. That's the key. Just get it wet. Looking at. There we go. Fixed. Looking at. Okay. Oh, dropping. Hmm. Now I see a bunch of spots I missed.
I turn it up as loud as possible so you can hear it. Being yourself.
Let's see here.
Business is honesty, integrity, hard work, family. Never forgetting where we came from.
I keep my hands clean, not in causing scenes, but it's business as usual. Get it by any means. 9 to 5 business hours, the world is my office. More behind the scenes, but I'll show you who the boss is. Operating off the radar of law enforcement. Routine, just the instinct that I was born with. Got a word to conquer, don't agitate my hunger. Cool guy, but won't hesitate to be enforcer. We can make this.
Oh, I forgot about the leg armor.
For torture. You pick, don't want the boys to come and harm you on that ass like diapers when it's time to pay Piper. Cause we paid in full like Kenwood and Pfeiffer. Got eyes from afar locked in and a sniper ready to wipe you off the surface like window wipers. You can't play this game, son. Probably should forfeit, cause fuck around with me. Doubt if you can afford it. Call the cops, we work and live on the block. Go interrupt what I'm doing, and that's when your heart will stop.
Cause we be paid in full.
I am a city secret. Promise me that you'll keep it. No goal is too far to reach it.
Cause we be paid in full.
My niggas, we move in silence. Our women, they be defiant us. We peaceful or very violent.
Cause we be paid in full.
Call me a trained assassin. Always looking for action. Fuck with us and we blast. We blast. Good morning. Wait to deliver my package. No ass kissing was given. The last visit I sent was gonna get rid of them. Instead I'm caught giving them time to come up with my money, but I'm not getting what's mine. Thinking shit is so funny. Paid in full residual. Plans of making some figures through distribution. Using armor vehicles that be trigger proof. Demolish, follow suit. Polished pistol with hollow shoes. Train a thug to step up his game by giving them proper truth. I got a lot to prove. Catch me walking into a building rolling deep with security snipers on the roof. Padded locks, I get in as soon as the magnet pops. The blaster knock you back enough to where it will flag the cops. Matters not, the millions that I made is more than heaven.
Okay, that's the cloth.
47. No fingerprints while I'm leaving behind the secret patches. When they read it, probably would detonate. Don't bother to call the cops. We work and live on the block. Go interrupt what I'm doing, and that's when your heart will stop.
Cause we be paid in full.
I am a city secret. Promise me that you'll keep it. No goal is too far to reach it.
Cause we be paid in full.
My niggas, we move in silence. Our women, they be defiant us. We peaceful or very violent.
Cause we be paid in full.
Call me a trained assassin. Always looking for action. Fuck with us and we blast. And we blast
Paid
it.
in full.
See, you are what you are in this world. That's either one of two things. Either you're somebody, or you're nobody. Be right back.
I know. It comes on like every 5 minutes, a song. Goddamn 8 bits. 8-bit songs. Sorry, this is a weird angle. I'm just trying to clean up this cloth before I paint it red. Other side, and I think that should be it for cleanup on this model. A few things. And a couple, this leg armor has some black on it from the skin tone. Babe, you're on camera. No, you're still on camera. I want everybody to say hello to my wife. She's on camera. Right there. See? Yeah, step right there. Stand right. She doesn't want to be seen. Everybody, I'm about to zoom in right now. Y'all see her in the back? She's hiding like a ghost. Don't be trying to hide, Troll. Bring my son. No, bring him over here. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, there's people in here. Just one person. Say, hey, boo-boo. Say, what are you painting, Dad? He said, what can I break? He looks sleepy. Sleepy? You want to take a nap? Oh, no. He's like, who are these people? What's this over here? What's this device? Like, what is this? What is this thing? Look at the look at his face. He started cheesing instantly, like, yeah, I'm about to break something tonight. Say hi, everybody. Say Dad's painting his grave lords again. He's like, let me see this thing right quick. Hold on, what's this? Let me see what I can do. Let me tell y'all what's up. Tell you what my name is right quick. Shout out to my homies, the Rugrats, Phil and Lil, Angelica. And yeah, that's the only shout outs I want to kick out right now. Peace. We're gonna take a break for a minute. I'm gonna catch up with my wife. She just got home and stuff, but we'll be back, guys. Stay tuned, because we're not done painting these Blood Knights, so I'm gonna try to at least get 2 of these base coated tonight before I leave, so stick around.
All I see is guns and dollar bills. All I see is guns and dollar bills. All I see is guns and dollar bills, dollar bills, dollar bills, dollar bills, dollar bills.
All I see is guns and dollar bills. All I see is guns and dollar bills. All I see is guns and dollar bills, dollar bills, dollar bills, dollar bills, dollar bills.
America the beautiful, home of the unusual. With money, guns is movable. We're put into this crucible. Every day gotta hustle, bro. What you building up muscle for? Skinny niggas lift 4 pounds up in the tussle, so keep it groovy. The mindset of niggas is good, bad, and the ugly, but life isn't a movie. But play a role, cause for a role with that rubber band, niggas turn in the door with that hammer and show you thunder, fam. They'll execute you for a Benji. That's all across the world, from the Lou to New Guinea, and probably for pennies. You gotta eat though. Some play the game of life fairly. Others like to move through it with the cheat codes. Guns can get you money, money can get you guns. It's like good pussy can kill you, but good pussy is fun. Why would I lie, son? The guns and money is like rice, and that poison will give you psycho powers like M. Bison. Those savages and wolves, they roam at night, and you a beacon when you flashing like a strobing light. Check your weight and make sure you're ready to step in that class, cause that ass will see that blast flash for fast cash. I play it casual for capital. Now let me be factual. Keep your passion slow or end up in the chapel, bro. One hand on the Bible, one hand on the rifle. Mind on the money, heart racing cause you dead in your vitals. This is survival. The dollar claims it isn't an idol, but look at that eye on the back and see the devil's revival. Click clack, get that greenback up out of your purse. Niggas wanna get Bugattis, end up riding a hearse. Dying of thirst. This money got your mind on the worst. In God we trust. Is that something you find in the church? Yo, let's be real. This is just a test we feel. And if guns and money's your savior, let's be killed.
All I see is guns and dollar bills. All I see is guns and dollar bills. All I see is guns and dollar bills. see is guns and dollar bills. All I see is guns and dollar bills. All I see is guns and dollar bills, dollar bills, dollar bills, dollar bills, dollar bills. All I see is guns and dollar bills. Tell me, do you know, do you care, or do you even feel? As I wake up, I can't fake it, man, this shit is real. I pray to the Almighty that today no more blood will be spilled. Loaded up magazines like caramel carrier. Think bankroll, not like ain't shit scarier. Man, this world ain't really what it seems, know what I mean? Some people will kill you for your dreams. Stuck in the rat race, it's a trap, it's a fucking setup. Native stuck in the projects, the system won't let up. I'm fed up, so I dread up. Locked down in the matrix, I'm the darkness in the sun, showing the people that they can't divide the one, the I and I, the God and the devil that dwells inside. It gives me peace of mind, yeah. And just know it's all about perception. Realize your true wealth and you too will experience heaven. All I see is guns and dollar bills. All I see is guns and dollar bills. All I see is guns and dollar bills, dollar bills, dollar bills, dollar bills, dollar bills. All I see is guns and dollar bills. All I see is guns and dollar bills. All I see is guns and dollar bills, dollar bills, dollar bills, dollar bills, dollar bills. I done seen it all before. You think money's the only payoff, but they got these bitches tricking. They making bets like the playoffs. When they get on the street, what they made y'all. See the blood run deeper than they thought. Have you breaking the sweat for the money, not giving a fuck if you needed a day off. And all I seen is these dollar signs and guns. The times they summed up like another time to run. These grimy bums, they want it for their crimes, but none of these motherfuckers have a heart. Can you find me one? You ask me if I'm amped for this, falling for all the scams that hit. I had to sit them down and explain why they never stand for shit. What happened to freedom advantages? Who gonna pay for the damages? How did it go from you smoking the blunt to not getting locked up for the cannabis? The main distributor's always selling, so we rebelling. Have to wax a nigga quick when we light him up like a candlestick. I'ma go and handle this. Don't give a fuck if you a fan of this. A misinterpretation of spreading evil that's cancerous. Stepping a foot inside of my circle wouldn't guarantee anybody would make it working daily in my shoes. Put your life in a gamble. So many looking for an easy way to win it. Then they fuck around and hate me when they lose. So many want to make it seem like it'd be a pain to practice. Looking up at their face, I get the same reaction. Looking at me thinking that it was a lame in action. Till they see the work I'm bringing in a shameless fashion. Rapping have been a part of me. Slaughter anybody will hard to put up a negative simple flick a dart of me. When all of your people that's affiliated be feminine talking and giving into a rumor that's not a part of me. But it can never be a slight diss. When I write his teaming up with my nigga known as high risk. Now you think you're the man cause you got a chain. The dame that you be rolling with can never have been a fly bitch. But I proved that I'm higher. I never lose to a liar or somebody trying to throw dirt on my name. I built it from the bottom, it is fuel to the fire. When I catch them talk about me, it be funny that the motherfucker now the only option is to hunt you. And make a note if you ever talk about me again, I'm making sure your body is put in eternal slumber. Respect me, come take a walk in my shoes. You downplay me now till you see how I move. Come around when I'm up, you must think I'm a fool. You want me to fail, but I'm not gonna learn to respect me. You can't walk in my shoes. You hate on me now, then you spark in my fuse. You mad that you can't do the things that I do. So pay close attention, I'm talking to you.
Anybody got a problem with the way that I be slaughtering the competition? Kill them off with this one, put them in the coffin. You motherfuckers better get a bomb squad for this one. Killing niggas every time I fiddle with the rhymes. I be doing this shit to make the time fly by. I guess no respect, you bitches better start giving me credit. Niggas pathetic compared to the deadly shit that I be spitting, chopping them up and knocking them off for the top. Peeling them up for caps back. Blue, I get excited when I'm lighting this fire too. I'm packing this hazardous, accurate second shit. You other motherfuckers be lacking, slacking, spitting a bunch of that whack shit. Stop putting shit out and just practice. Non-factors, Dracula, you niggas suck at this rap shit. Stuck in the mud with that trap shit. Tote guns, but you ain't gon' clap shit. I'm making moves and y'all hate to see me do good when it comes to music. Y'all flukes can't do what I do, so y'all tune out. But I got the juice now.
Respect me, come take a walk in my shoes. You downplay me now till you see how I move. Come around when I'm up, you must think I'm a fool. You resurrected. Fiending for blood, I stretch my neck looking for seconds. Feeling so refreshed, the hair on my back it stands and now detected. Victims that haven't the slightest clue that I'm about to wreck it. Might as well stab yourself like you Yoshi from the game of Tekken. The second you flex, I'll have you asking more than 20 questions. Expect the day to learn a lesson from me. Pen or the fist is just a weapon for keeps. I never compromise the truth when it's connected to beef. Draw them blooded, just let them worry about the stress of defeat. Would be the safest way to phase them out when they less than unique. Be one with nature, even if you are a man of the street. Cause any day you can turn to prey inside the land of the freaks. As far as times go, it's not impressive how the size growing. Them seeds that wanna be eaten, getting their lives stolen. Decent how I wanna be.
I'll be back in just 1 second, guys.
Off my teeth, all you see is my eyes glowing. I'll massacre all of you bastards. The blood it will splatter. Who can match what I put up? The savage who grew up to damage fools. The beast is back. You niggas never put a dent or even crease in rap. Can never believe these cats because I'll massacre all of you bastards. The blood it will splatter. Who can match what I put up? The savage who grew up to damage fools. The beast is back. You niggas never put a dent or even crease in rap. Can never believe these cats because the transformation won't happen unless I'm amongst the hatred. Smashing everything like chaos was just an understatement. The sun is disappearing, watch them as they rush to make it. If I get a whiff of the slightest scent of blood, I'ma trace it. By all means, I'm here to purge, hearing all screams inside of the dungeon of darkness where many saw things. We only eat once a year, so feed when the claws bleed and have them feel danger creeping up just like the Jaws theme. Go from human to animal, static and thunder swirl around the furry carcass, returning back to the underworld. No more running, we was a slave race. I relate to the like and fate, eat opponents until my fangs break. Untamed, no cage needed, free from a category. Try to rake my skill, fuck a critic, it never mattered for me. Just know I'm out on the prowl, looking for guinea pigs that I can test the cure for my sickness back at the laboratory. I'll massacre all of you bastards, the blood it will splatter. Who can match what I put up? The savage who grew up to damage fools. The beast is back. You niggas never put a dent or even crease in rap. Can never believe these cats because I'll massacre all of you bastards, the blood it will splatter. Who can match what I put up? The savage who grew up to damage fools. The beast is back. You niggas never put
Yes. Yes. We have returned. We are back. Sorry about that. Man, I'm forgetting whole sections on this bad boy. Missing like spots under the armpits and stuff, random stuff. You got shot? GG. It happens, Dez. It happens. Night, bud. I'll come check on you in a little bit. This song makes me rage too. Yep, this song too.
I never wanna hold you back. I wanna give you every chance to make it, to make it. I'm afraid if our love collides, you'll leave me alone tonight. 'Cause I'm changing and I'm breaking. Is this over? I'm scared to ask these questions 'cause I know that you'll reject my love. Moving slower, frozen to these pieces without a shoulder to cry on.
Hard to reach areas. Jeez.
Give you every chance, and I'll stand against all enemies, your enemies. I'm afraid if our love collides, you'll leave me alone tonight. 'Cause I'm changing and I'm breaking, but I'll still be your superhero. I'll be your superhero.
Okay. Still kind of want to go into the next model. Just get him base coated and just leave this one the way it is. I was going to do the cloth, but I might just do all that assembly line process and come back and do that. But I do like the direction it's going though. Now I'm going to paint the cloth really fast, and then I'll probably go to another model. Excuse me. Sweet. Painting the cloth now.
Here we are, a million stars floating over our heads. Beating hearts, falling apart, staying up to forget. But baby, we'll fall. We all go dancing down, and paradise is found. We're shaking up the ground, 'cause there ain't no stopping now.
Not this song again. Again. I need to change my playlist.
I'm in the circus house. Transformation. Yeah, check it. Pen and paper this way more than if I get a deal or not. Imagination vivid, so I'm asking, is it real or not? Dream world far from a fairy tale, but the fear it stops progression at the height of its pinnacle, running near the plot. Not the same dude when I started, we're running back down. Not the people that give me a chance to explain my story and background. Looking from my past to the future, was time to crack down. Now these bitches see the way that I work and be on my sack now. Lash out, my voice being heard as much as is possible. Transparent, walk through the physical like no obstacle. Unless you pave the way and show others that even though the skies are gray, that they can change the results, so nothing is stopping you. That's why my pen and paper is tighter than wearing fresh dreads. Never say I wish that I lived it beside my deathbed. Never gave a fuck what a nigga thought of the next said. I'll strangle life up out of your swag until your neck's red.
Surprise, inside the same guy you known since high school. The one you denied when he tried to blend was so cool. Girls, he'd wave high, they laugh, walk by so cruel. Then he went home and cried, spent his time in Hyrule. But throughout the misery, epiphany had. Realized his only friends the mic, pen, and a pad. So he got the jot until he felt his rhymes was getting nicer. But pushed aside whenever he tried to slide in cipher. Being infuriated, it made him write with aggression. He pick a fight with a beating and whoop its ass in succession. Resetting his old tracks just to checking on his progression. Met some cats that know that real time's forever request. And I've evolved. So when I look at my background, most of them cipher cats I wouldn't let on the track now. Into the ring, that's just how I'm staring the booth down. Ball up my fist and turn this bitch to Raw versus SmackDown. Remember how Slaughter, he was judged unfair. Clown for rock and starter shit, he had to start somewhere. To House arrived to clear it out, don't care if you ain't done there. Somewhere at the top with Circus, we getting dumb there. Now getting recognition, wondering what took so long. The same girls is waving high, now watch this butterfly on. Claiming you know how she damn right and you damn wrong. Same guy but grown, man, just look how he transformed.
Try to explain my point cause the spirit is all connected. But I'll be damned if I stop to hand over my good genetics. My adversaries don't know I'm a maverick in sheep's clothing. They rap and stand on the stage and be stagnant and seem frozen. So no, you never relate to this cat when his dreams potent. Party every single day, how they act when they see he's growing. Even though you also fake as a weed with the seams sewn in, doesn't mean we wanna live how you live and just seem broken. Nope, that's why they're living in the now are the best days. While keeping it professional and work till my debt's paid. Introducing the massive confusion the next way. Will not appreciate the music and living in blessed days.
Can't get the inside of that cloth.
Came from nothing to something, nigga. I don't try nobody, grip the trigger. Call up the gang and they
Okay, that's that one for now until I do the armor and stuff. But that's just all just the plate armor. None of the chainmail, just a little bit of the plate armor and the vampire's armor. We'll do like his skin tone and all that stuff later. But I'll see if I can I'm gonna try to get another one painted here. So that's 3 so far, I think, that we got stained up, which is good. And then we'll try to get we got 10 of these, so it's gonna take a while. But the good news is yeah, seeing any progress is good progress. And usually I've been working on these off stream too a little bit, so if I can get some painting done off stream too as well, I'll probably get a little bit of progress done too. Hold on 1 second. I gotta check something real quick, y'all. Gotta check some. Okay. Alright, I just had to check something right quick. Make sure my sound wasn't all squirrely. Trying to figure out which one I should do next.
Peace soul on a track.
Picture frames of a broken home. Mama's crying on the telephone. Crying out 'cause the money's gone. It always seems like there's something wrong. This I swear is more than I can bear. All you greed together.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened. Like, stream cut off on Facebook. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Weird.
I've just been sitting here thinking clear, my whole world just disappeared. I feel like I've died again. Bloody knuckles, broken picture frames, shattered childhood memories. This I swear is more than I can bear. All your greed took everything from everyone. You crossed the line. I've been beaten, broken down inside. I've been crawling so long with no place to go.
It's crazy, man.
Will not be broken down from all of the pain you caused. I pick myself off the ground. I will not be giving up.
Okay.
So I've come to the con- You make me move. You make me
God damn you. Boy, like, man, it's like you barely touch the other side and like wipes off all the paint. That's why you gotta make sure you have it on a base. I hate doing multiple things of work over and over. It's annoying. Not bad, not bad. So crazy how much red is on this bad boy. Mm-hmm. Oh shit. It's not like that's gonna matter even though I hit that spear on accident. It's all gonna be colored silver.
refrain from judgment. Who am I to withhold a blanket and a bowl of rice?
Ooh, almost colored the eye red. Almosty. Kind of made a uber mistake. Cool. I kinda fixed it. Kinda fixed it and messed it up at the same time. Okay, that's better. I use some different heads for some of these models too. This paint's just running right off here. Looks like real blood. Don't be shy with the contrast. Just dip a whole lot. Just trying not to let it pool right now. So much red. Gotta be careful with the face right here.
Yo, we all clutch mics, we unite for whatever. The rap game need us way more than ever. This is more than chatter, we settling scores for the better. But I just can't get myself together. Get myself together, get myself together.
Conehead hat
No,
wearing
I
ass.
just can't get myself together. This is more than chatter, we settling scores for the better. But I just can't get myself together.
And I'm perpetual. As long as my perceptions are tuned for next, I'll keep my goals on advance in building rather than deteriorate. Should I wish it decisions at extraordinary pace? On the decks, kiss passive fingertips and veins, blood pumps. Now find the most exquisite of place, another best. I even thought it on my own, so I'm kinda disappointed with your quotables. Now I'm perplexed. Don't we wear our word proud? You're looking comfy in those hand-me-downs, and who's writing? Better yet, who really cares about? But the joke's on me, there's even salary for clowns. Cause jokers get by with bright colors. They smile large, entertaining kite runners, while the tens must wait. And even strong eights, they all must be pissed by their fate. Like fuck it.
Yo, we all clutch mics, we unite for whatever. The rap game need us way more than ever. This is more than chatter, we settling scores for the better. But I just can't get myself together. Get myself together, get myself together. And no, I just can't get myself together. This is more than chatter, we settling scores for the better. But I just can't get myself together. Jumping up in the lab, I'm grabbing a pen and pad with the quickness. So happen to hit the track and now I'm back.
Couldn't see this freaking helmet, boy. It's like, damn.
With the cast that I thought it would have that I didn't use dad's equipment. Who the same chuck, same as the way we came up. The children of the corner hated, never can say we gave up. Waiting for fame to happen, the action taken was after my brother had chatted with some rappers selling their CD as slackers. They never real, but I took a shot at the deal shopping. Followed up with the beat and lyrics, cause I still got it. Met a lot of starving artists that wasn't real about it. Learned to sell myself as a product and drop concealed knowledge. Moved out of my mom's, and the stress it continued. I'm blessed to have friends that still around when I'm reckless and vengeful. Never forgetting where I reppin' the steps that I've been through. And now we kick it up a notch like the essence of and we all clutch mics, we unite for whatever. The rap game need us way more than ever. This is more than chatter, we settling scores for the better. But I just can't get myself together. Get myself together, get myself together. And no, I just can't get myself together. This is more than chatter, we settling scores for the better. But I just can't get myself together.
So when we say to ourselves, you must go on,
Oh no, girl. Oh no. Paint the shoes. Everything red. Everything. What's up, William? Straight out of the pot. That's right. Contrast. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Yeah, I'm just painting these Blood Knights. I really do like the flesh, what is it? The flesh tears red on the armor. I saw somebody do a video on it, so I'm kind of mimicking it, but I'm gonna go back and lighten up the armor, just touch it up with like a lighter red. Wazdaka red. and do some highlights and all that. But this is just the base coat. Get it on there real thick and then come back and lighten it up. I'm using a different contrast for the cloth. But yep, this is like my 4th one so far. Just trying to get these coats down. But yeah, straight out of the pot with any other paint, oh hell no. It's gotta be contrast for sure. Or at least thin it down with some of this glazed medium stuff. This stuff's amazing. I use that for all my paints, but if it's contrast and it's thin, I usually don't. I don't even bother. Yep, hope everybody's doing good out there, man. Doing some cleanup of this cloth. All right, I'm gonna switch reds real fast. Actually, no, forgot the horse's foot armor. Tripping. Then I'll switch to the cloth. Oh, see something that needs to be corrected. Hold on one second. So I went in and painted with the black. It just like messed up all of my armor. Okay, we good. Can't see jack, boy. Like, legs are all up in the way. This model's like all scrunched. Can't see nothing. Gotta hold your breath. So yeah, like I was telling my buddy on here, I just got a new airbrush. I got a Iwata airbrush, pretty nice. I'm replacing my Badger 105. Got a ton of stuff I need to spray, and can't wait. Under shields and guns, yeah. I sub-assemble some models, like the Black Coach. Like when I was painting, I've painted about 5 armies now. So when I was painting Slaanesh, I did a lot of sub-assembly on the Keeper Secrets and stuff like that because, thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. But yeah, so I did a lot of sub-assembly for the Keeper of Secrets because, man, the amount of jewelry she has is it's so crazy. So I had to kind of like break that up just a little bit. And Black Coach, I did like each one of the ghosts separate. Kurdos Valentian, I had to do him separate. But yeah, like Lady Olander, I was stupid and put her together with her ghost. But I'm not finished with her yet, but I got some more plans for her to get her done soon. But it's harder to paint with those ghosts on the side for sure. Like, she's sitting right here. But I did airbrush her with my old airbrush. And my whole army is green and purple, but I still have to do their hair. I gotta paint all of her roses and vines and everything and all this stuff. But yeah, she's yet to be finished. And then I gotta do the base, of course. But yep, you do a little bit at a time, man. I have a huge Ogre Maw Tribes army too, and I got a few foot troops that need to be finished, but for the most part, that army is done. I painted like 5,000 or 6,000 points of those. Took a long time. But yeah. Yeah, it's just crazy because it's hard to see some of these angles, man. I have to keep like looking for stuff. You play 40K or what do you play? You play mainly Age of Sigmar or both? Never be a victim. D voice has Sigmar and 40K. Yes. Now see, I don't play 40K. I don't play 40K, but I am getting into the lore and I'm learning a lot about it because I started off with Age of Sigmar and Night Hunt. But I do want Sisters of Battle really bad. Sisters of Battle, or I like Tyranids. I like Astria Militarum. I like them, and I like God, what is the one I'm forgetting? 40K. I like Oryx just cause it's Oryx. They're just awesome looking no matter what. And what do you call those guys? Gene Stealer cults looks cool. I just like the way that army looks, and their vehicles are really dope. Like, I like their bikes and four-wheelers and shit. Like, that army, I would just like to customize that army for sure. But Sisters of Battle, I want that army bad. Like, if I could get that army and start painting tanks, I'd start playing 40K tomorrow. Ooh, yeah, see, yeah, we might become best friends then. We might become besties. Because I've been wanting to get into Sisters for a minute. I've been looking at the army being sold for like, you know, I've been looking at that army being sold by different people for about a year now. And like, I know they just got redone and all that stuff, like model wise and everything, but they just released some new models too as well. It's looking real healthy. And I like their shenanigans and their lore. Like, their lore is what really turned me on. I mean, it's nuns with freaking flamer pistols. It's awesome. And just how deep they're into their religion and their beliefs and stuff. I think that whole story behind that is just rad. Like, whoever came up with that is the man. But yeah, it looks cool, man. The tanks, all the sculpts and everything look really amazing. I want to get the battle box, but it's just so expensive, man. But what isn't expensive in Warhammer? I mean, I'm painting freaking Blood Knights, so everyone's like, you're painting Blood Knights, though, so. But yeah, I do like Age of Sigmar a little better, though. That's kind of my brainchild. But yeah, I got Soul Wars from my friend who was giving up that half. He likes Stormcast better. So I ended up taking his half, and that's how I got started. This was oddly somewhat about two years ago when Night Hunt was just being released almost. But yeah, love it, man. I'm painting, you know, I mainly play Night Hunt, Ogres, and Seraphon. I just sold my Slaanesh army, and I sold my Spiderfang army. I just got rid of both of those. But I do want to get back into getting another army. I don't know what I want to get. I want to get another Age of Sigmar army, and I definitely want to get a 40k army for sure. Like, it's definitely coming sometime, but I might lean into getting 40k first. I don't know. I know a lot of people that play Age of Sigmar, but it's a few friends that I know that keep telling me, man, you need to get a 40k model, man. Stop playing. Like, or get a 40k army. Just get a 40k army just so you can have one in case there's a tournament or somebody's playing matches and you want to get in some casual. So... Sorry, I had to get that off of there. It was bothering me. It's like every time I reach my hand over the table, it's like I get stabbed by these lances that are sitting here. It's not cool. It's been happening all night. Let me see here. So I guess now I'm just going to do the cloth right here. I'm just going to paint this cloth really fast. This cloth down here. I'm kind of holding off from the chainmail right now, the face, the lance. Kind of holding off from most of that right now, but I am gonna, I am going to paint these cloths right quick and leave the rest of the armor. I mean, we do have 4 of these completed so far, but I want to get at least the cloth painted on this, and then that should be good, man. I mean, I base coated all the other horses. I got 10 so far, so I just have been gluing them to the base. I did all the horse skin on all of them. So now I'm just going to be aiming towards trying to finish, finish up the armor. So it's going to be painting a lot of red for a long time. And then hopefully once I get these done, I just got my airbrush, so I'll be spraying dogs next. So I got this bad boy. Can't wait to spray on it. Cost a pretty penny, but man, I had that Badger 105. I ended up like cleaning it up and putting some lube on it and just stashing it. This one can do more fine details and stuff like that. Sprays, thicker or thinner lines, which is great. So I'll be able to do some for real detailing with this. So yeah, man, I've been super excited, man. I've been waiting to get this airbrush for some time now, and finally just pulled the trigger on it and said, what the hell? So I was just getting tired of that other one, man. It sprays a little too thick. Like the Badger 105 is really great for like terrain and stuff. Like you can spray at low pressure and get fine details and stuff, but man, it's no comparison when it comes to one of these bad boys. I mean, they're high performance. You can do all kind of stuff. You can get in like cracks that you wouldn't normally get into with a Badger. Now there is some high performance Badger, but Iowata brand is what I've been hearing is just really good. A lot of my friends use them, so we'll give it a go. But yeah, I got some supplies coming in the mail tomorrow. Like, I had to buy like a new hose, and I had to get like a pressure valve, and just a bunch of different things for it. So once that comes in tomorrow, I might just base coat those what are they called? Legions in the Gash hounds. I always forget what they're called. I'm drawing a blank here. Crap, I'm drawing a blank. It's can't think of the name. What are they called? They're not flesh hounds. They're can't think of the name. Crapola. Well, anyways, you know what I'm talking about. The grave dogs, the ones that are real cheap battle line. But yeah, I'm gonna be spraying those probably like green or not green, kind of like flesh tones, like light browns, blacks, reds, because they got some bleeding ones and bone. So yep. But yeah, so how you feeling about the new Grave Lords? What do you think? What are your thoughts about it? I can't wait. I really hope that they somehow integrate Night Hunt in with Legions of Nagash. Not like being together, but just having you be able to play more units since it is all death. It would be great, so I can get my money's worth. Even though it's two separate armies, and I do like the strengths of both, but it just would be cool to have some options, have some different battalions, different battalions and different like allegiances, you know, kind of like Legions of Grief or something, but just like adding Night Hunt along with Legions of Nagash and possibly some newer updated models would be great. Which I already know they're going to do because they've already shown one. But yeah, it's a long time coming, man. It's been, what, like 2 years or something? And Legions of Nagash is just about due for one, too. Hell, most armies that don't get any love. Stormcast, you name it. You can go on forever. Idoneth Deepkin. There's a bunch of armies that need updates. Shit, Slaanesh got 2 books in 1 year, man. That's horseshit. And I play Slaanesh, and I still think that's BS. Yeah. Yeah, Nagash is picky as hell. And, you know, that's cool. You know, if they want to keep it separate, I don't care. If they want to keep it separate, as long as y'all give us 2 different tomes. You give us the Legions of Nagash, which basically could be Grave Lords. Legions of Nagash basically could be Grave Lords 2. It could be Grave Lords could be Legions of Nagash 2.0 with vampires. And then just give us a Night Hunt tome. Just give us a new Night Hunt tome, you know what I'm saying? Different picture. And I'll be happy. I'll be a happy camper. I won't ask for nothing from GW as long as they don't wait this long to come up with an update ever again. But I will say, though, even though I'm kind of griping about it, I do love Legions of Nagash and Night Hunt's abilities as they are right now. Because when they first came out, they were actually pretty strong in the meta. You know, their shenanigans, you know, the Feel No Pains, the Deathless Save, all that stuff was really, really good. And Legions of Nagash summoning is still pretty decent, you know. It isn't completely shit. Because bringing back 40 skeletons every time is a pain in the ass for anybody. I don't care what anyone says. But yeah, it just seems to be like, you know, OCR Bone Reapers is pretty much their little baby right now. And just from what I hear, the playstyle OCR Bone Reapers, they're good, but you know, yeah, Revenant's on the charge. Yep. OCR Bone Reapers, I hear are really good, and I know they're super strong, but it's like a lot of people just say that the playstyle of that army is just not fun at all. The models look really dank, man. They look really cool. I just like. It's just something about them, man. I just don't know if I'd ever get into them for real. I mean, I guess I would. It's all death. I would like it. I think I would play it. You know what I'm saying? But if I did some really like cheap shit and like killed somebody a certain type of way or prevented somebody from doing something, I probably would feel pretty bad about it. Because I know their Mortar Tech Guard, even though they got nerfed to the ground, is still pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But yeah, I'm interested to see what they're going to do, man. Yeah. Yeah, Trophy Army. Yeah, and yeah, they are. The thing about, somebody said this, and I'm sure you probably follow some other wargamers that have like channels and stuff like that. I don't know if you follow Mr. Mephisto. Mr. Mephisto is a tournament guy. He plays Bone Reapers, and that's like his main army he swears by, but he's really good, and he knows all the tactics and everything. And he says the thing he likes about OCR Bone Reapers is the fact that they actually carry out what they say they're gonna do. So if you want to flank somebody, or if you want to prevent somebody from getting somewhere, or if you want to have defense and totally make it a bitch for anybody to kill you, you know, they carry out whatever list you make. Like, whatever you do, that's the thing that they're going to carry out, and they do it very well, and it's hard to stop them. And he said he's played Night Hunt and other armies, and he said, you know, that's the reason why he likes that type of army, is because it actually does what it says it's going to do, which a lot of death armies don't do that. It's kind of a gamble right now because their rules are so old. Whereas Bone Reapers is like, nah, you're not doing this. I'm preventing you from this. You're going to take mortal wounds on that. If I charge you, you're fucked up. Like, it's just, there's so many goods and plus sides to what they do. And then their army buffs are just insane too, so. But yep, as bad as I think it's cool, all death models are pretty cool. I've always been on the fence about if I wanted to, you know, on the fence about if I wanted to play them or not. I don't know why. Like, I think they're a super stellar, cool looking army. I think their rules are pretty cool, but a lot of people say the play style is just, it's like boring. And I have a lot of fun, even if I'm losing with Night Hunt. I have a lot of fun with Night Hunt and Legions in the Gash for some reason. It's like, even if I'm losing, I'm still having a good time, you know? Just because the rules make you want to keep trying, and I don't know. It's kind of more my playstyle. But that's just me, though. Not everybody's going to have that type of opinion. It just depends on what you like, I guess. Your Night Hunts play like teenagers working on their first jobs at McDonald's. Goes any which way, but that's the fun. He said McDonald's. I know, man. It could go any way. And that's the thing, though, is like, if you get that jump, if you get that 10 plus wave of terror, if you get all your ducks in a row, your opponent's gonna have a hard time. And especially since you ignore all modifiers and shit like that. Like, Night Hunt can be a pain if shit's in our favor. It could be a pain, and we just whittle our opponents down so easy. Like, when we have the dice rolls that we need to have, oh man, it's like a sorry I did that. Sorry I just did 2 or 3 wave of terrors on you, and now you got to deal with this. I've done 3 wave of terrors in a game one time with Blade Geist, Chain Rasp, and Spirit Host, and it was insane, dude. It was like, you just hit the explosion button. Like, sorry, dude. I just nerfed half your army with just a wave of terror. And it doesn't happen very often, but boy, if you get lucky, I think they should bring wave of terror down to a 9 for sure. You know, I would say, I would be an a-hole and say I really want an 8, because that's the sweet spot. But then I would just really be a jerk because you're gonna hit 8s all day long. But yeah, you give us 9, you give us a Wave of Terror with 9, and you give us a terrain feature like a haunted house or something with some debuffs and shit and some stuff, some way to buff us up and a few extra casters and units and shit. Oh yeah. And some new rules. Oh yeah. I wouldn't play any other army, honestly. I'd just play Nighthaunt. But we'll see. We'll see, man. We'll see if they can show the Spooky Boys some love. Because their model range is great and looks awesome. And the one army that you guys are bringing in people into Sigmar for isn't that good. It's like you guys need to definitely buff up Stormcast and Nighthaunt for sure. So I know there's a few Stormcast players out there cry themselves to sleep every night. But Stormcast, man, I don't know. When I was a beginner player and playing matches, I didn't really know what I was doing that much. And Stormcast does have some good ass mechanics still. Like, without their new tome, they still have some good shenanigans, you know? But they should be more resilient because they are, after all, the soldiers from heaven. They should be hitting like fucking tanks, like paladins and shit from World of Warcraft or some shit. I don't know. And they don't feel like that at all when you play them. Okay, just painting this cloth on the inside. It's a little hard to see. Trying to get this stained up. And now that's all done. I gotta hit this right quick with some of this other paint. But yeah, I'm really interested to see what they're gonna do, man. Hopefully, if they just focus on the Grave Lords right now and they give us the vampire side with just, you know, skeletons and all that, and they make Legions of Nagash really crazy. You know, I have the models to play in Legions of Nagash too, so I'll just ride that hype train and just play Legions of Nagash until they, you know, update Nighthaunt. Which, since they just announced that model, there's got to be something coming for them this year. If there isn't, I'm gonna be really shocked. Because why would you make one model for Nighthaunt? That doesn't make any sense at all. Just make one little caster and be like, all right guys, have a good year with your army looking ass. It's amazing going back and looking at some of these spots. Like, I don't understand how I missed some of these spots, man. I be swearing I look at every corner and you go back like days later and you're like, how did I miss that spot? It doesn't make any sense. So you may be onto something. I saw Sisters of Battle mech model, and they should get a 9th edition book in the spring. Could be the same for Night Hunt. Yeah, I was telling my wife this upstairs, and I'm like, because she doesn't know anything about Warhammer like that, but I just explained to her things that I'm excited about when I want to go paint and stuff. And she's like, and I just told her about how outdated some of the rules for some armies are. And I was like, I'm predicting hopefully at the end of summer, because they do like to announce like big reveals of stuff. Like it seems like towards the end of the year. I don't know, or summertime, either summer, the end of summer, or like fall going into winter. I don't know. Am I crazy? I don't know, because that's most of the releases that I'll be seeing. It seems like they want to do it at the end of the year, or around Christmas time, or right as the new year is starting. So, and that would make sense if they're just giving us a teaser model now, that at the end of summertime we should be seeing something, because that means they've been working on it. They're just probably polishing up rules and shit, getting all the models ready for production and shipment and all that shit, and then they're gonna start plotting on what they want to do. But yeah, GW already stated that they are a models company. They want to make models before rules. They're all about selling those models though. So it makes sense as to them wanting to make some money, and them making one Night Hunt model. It doesn't make any sense. Like, they're gonna want people to buy the Soul Wars box, but you only give us one hero and no rules. That don't make no sense. Like, you would have to come with a book, come with some extra models to be like, hey, just like how we just released Slaanesh and we gave y'all 4 or 5 different models, and then a new book. I just looked at a spot that I missed, and I don't know where the hell it is now. I found it. Yeah. Updated, start collecting money. Yeah. I mean, honestly, if they're making Blood Knights, those cost $100 for 5. So if they make them cheaper, they're going to probably knock them down to $50 or $60 and put them with a box set, and it's going to be like $95 or something crazy. Yep. In late 2020 for 40K. Yep. And that's what I'm saying. Like, they got to be waiting to the end of summer, because you got the pandemic going on right now. People are trying to get vaccines. They're not playing at any shops or anything. So GW knows they have time to really be polishing and working on shit, because no one's playing games. Ain't nobody playing no games. You playing game? Are you playing games? I ain't playing no games. So they're like, we got all the time in the world, and by the time things open up, it should happen. Just think of that though. Night Hunt goes to tournaments all the time in places like 18th to 20th or something like that. But if you got new Slaanesh out, you got Lumineth out, a new Night Hunt and Legions in the Gash book. What else came out? Sons of Behemoth or whatever. You got that. You got the new Ogres book that came out. I mean, you got all these armies that really have not been played at all. It's going to be Tournament City going around. And you're going to have all these people like competing and trying to come up with the best lists and all kinds of shit. So they know people love Death. They also know people love Stormcast and those other models that they promote to get people into the hobby. So why wouldn't you update their shit? It doesn't make any sense. But I am rambling. That's just what I think, though. I don't know. I know they're working on it. It's just, for me, my whole thought is just, why did it take so long? Like, why does it why is it so hard to sit your development team down and be like, hey man, y'all just released another Slaanesh book in a year's time, bro. In a year's time. That's like, you know, you could have put all that mortal shit in the other book that you just made with the demon on it. But, you know, I ain't gonna gripe. Man. We not gonna gripe. Because like I said, if they give us what we want, I'll be happy. I will be happy. I won't say a word. And we'll just keep everything a buck. You know what I'm saying? I'll just keep painting my models. And we already know they're probably going to come out with Blood Knights. So I'm painting these 10 right now. And I'll probably either be painting another 10 or getting somebody to commission me the newer models, because I think they're going to be rad looking. They throw darts and update when whatever it lands on. Are you serious? Get the fuck out of... Wait, hold on. Are you serious? So this is the thing I heard that I don't know. I mean, because I just don't know. I've been painting for 2 years. I'm still a nub, but I'm still trying to learn as much as I can about it. So this is the crazy thing is, just by what you said. It's funny you say that because who is this guy, Old Greg? He said, no, I'm kidding. I was about to be like, please tell me this is not true. I'm about to write them a note. Like, you motherfucker. You better make a chart that says NH, like Night Hunt, Legions of the Gas. It just better say LON or NH in a big ass circle and just throw a fat dart. But I know you probably know since you play Warhammer. Do you know about this guy, Old Greg? That's what I want to know. Because people have been telling me about Old Greg and his collection. Is it Old Greg? I don't know. It's some old dude. Some dude that's got a big collection. Okay, well, it's this dude named Old Greg or something like that. Somebody told me about. And this guy, you know how they have models that are out of production, out of package, like they stopped producing them. Well, they said apparently, I guess, I don't know if this is a rumor or it's true. I could be debunked or whatever. And if I am, you know, whoever watched this video, definitely put me up on game, because this is just something I heard from my friend. But he was telling me like 2 years ago, he's like, this guy named Old Greg has this big ass like collection of like Warhammer stuff. And when things are out of production or out of package, like you can't buy them anymore. Like let's say you're trying to get a Vampire Lord, but it's like the female one, the one that's currently sold out. Well, Greg has all of them, or he has like the ones that are taken off the shelf that are not given to the public or whatever. And he has this giant ass collection, and he could resell a bunch of them and people could get their models. But whenever they stop producing models, he just keeps them all for himself. And he has this big ass stash of just Warhammer shit that like no one can get their hands on but him. And I'm just like, what? I'm like, so this whole time people want Blood Knights, and this motherfucker's got a shelf of 1,000 Blood Knights just sitting up there, just chilling on top of the shelf, collecting dust and shit, and can't nobody get them. You know, just because. Like, I mean, if you make the models and it's your company, I mean, I guess, that's your shit. So, you know, if you don't want to sell it, your own product, I mean, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just thought it was funny. Like, he was telling me that and just laughing. Like, he was basically trying to point out the fact of how greedy Games Workshop could be. And I was like, well, I don't know nothing about Games Workshop. You know, if they wanted to call me right now and be like, we're going to sponsor your video, I'd be like, let's go. Look at ass. But I just be like, you know, it's one of those things where I'm like, if that's really true and you know that, like, how can you prove that if you're saying that? You know what I'm saying? And I just thought it was funny. I'm like, I'm going to ask some other Warhammer fans and see if they know that. And, you know, y'all can come up with a decision on what y'all think. I don't care either way. It don't affect me none. It's just hilarious that somebody would know that information or even get into the gossip of it. I don't know. Just stupid. It's just, I think it's more of a joke and more funny than anything to see some fat ass dude in a room. Excuse my language, but see some dude in a room that has like all this shit in a vault and you can't get to it, and he's got like guards protecting it and shit. And it's like, what's in there? Plastic toys. Look at ass. And no one else can get them. Head ass. Only me. Nobody else. But yeah, just some hilarious shit, man. I don't know what people be thinking about. But yeah, man, it's hilarious. It's too funny. I love it all, man. Love it all. I'm loving it all. But yep, we got our 4 Blood Nights, man. So far, we're getting there. 4 Blood Nights out of 10. The Disney vault tactic. Yo, I know Disney got some secret shit. We already know that. We ain't gonna get in that. We ain't gonna get into that conspiracy right now about Disney. We know about Disney. We know about you. We know about you, Disney. We know about all the stuff you got, head ass, and where you come from. We know about you a little bit. That don't mean I still won't go to Disneyland and Disney World though. Even though I know you. Hey. I know. Trust me, I know. Yeah. We know about Disney. But yeah, so yeah, man. That's pretty much it, man. I got nothing, man. I got nothing. That's all I got. I got 4 Blood Nights. I'm done. Paint some more stuff, man. I at least got one done on stream tonight. I'm probably gonna call it tonight though, man. Just because I gotta get up for work tomorrow. I'm gonna take a break for real. My wife probably needs some help with the kids and all that, so I appreciate y'all coming in and checking out the stream, man. It's been awesome. And like I said, if you guys have not liked and subscribed on the page, go ahead and like and subscribe on the page. Hit that bell to be notified when I am streaming. If you are on Twitch, definitely hit my exclamation point Discord, and it'll pull up my link so you can check out my Discord server. We are live Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. So I do paint streams like this all the time. I also play video games. I make content videos. I make music. Everything. You'll see everything on this channel. I do a little rapping. You know, you'll hear my raps and shit on this channel. I've been putting my music up on here. So, yeah, come check us out, man. We be live all the time. I might go live tomorrow. Hey, you never know. I got hella stuff to paint, so yeah, come check us out, man. I appreciate y'all coming in, stopping in, checking us out, man. You guys are watching Circus 36 Gaming Channel, man. And we out. We finna be out, y'all. Check up on me. Peace.
Shut up. channel.